Hello, everyone, and welcome to this amazing live show today, organized by the Global Youth Mental Health Awareness Australia. I am Gloria Madu by name, and I am GYMHA's ambassador, social media manager, and then the event secretary. Okay, so I want to welcome you all to today's live show. And today we'll be discussing about our upcoming event, and which is themed Finding the Right Mindset Tools to Overcome Challenges 2022. Firstly, before we proceed, I want you all to comment from where you're following us from. Okay. Okay, so moving ahead, here with me it's an amazing personality. He's one of our panelists for today's show, and he's Anthony Neale by name. His GYMHA's chairperson, governance, high performance, well-being organizational consultant, well-being health retreat. Welcome, sir. We're glad to have you on board.
Well, thank you, Gloria, and this is an absolute privilege and an honour to be on your show. So thank you.
Thank you so much. Okay, so we'll have other panelists, but as we proceed, they'll get to join us. Okay, so today, just as we are meant to discuss about the upcoming summit, I have a few questions I'll be asking our panelists, and I know that our participants are so much excited to know what the summit is all about and what the expectations should be. Okay, so over to you, Anthony. What's the motive behind organizing this mindset summit? Why a mindset summit? Why no other summit? Yes, the floor is yours.
Thank you. The mission of GYMHA is to empower young people to gain better mental health and improve the quality of their lives. This Facebook program is a great vehicle to broadcast that mission. That is to raise awareness, especially youth, in the mindset tools available to enhance our youth with their actual things that they can do. I think it's very important, that empowerment, to have the mindset of that capability.
Okay, thank you so much for that. Okay, so I know that we get to organize this mindset summit yearly. So how would this particular summit be different from the previous year's summit? What's your own contribution in that?
Well, it's a great question, Gloria. This year's summit is more of a deepening of what we did last year, and that's pretty important. We have a great lineup of health experts that will share their knowledge and tools to enhance the mindset. I'm very excited to be a part of this summit of this year, and we wish everybody the best that they can do. Thanks, Gloria.
Okay, thank you so much for that wonderful contribution. Okay, we have another question for you. Okay, so what so what should our participants expect from the summit? I know we're having a lot of partnering organizations from across the globe. So if I'm coming in as a participant, what is required of me? What should I expect?
Well, this mindset summit is not to be missed. I encourage the audience, their friends, families to attend. We sometimes take it for granted that our mindset is okay, but is it?
Sure.
Is it really?
Yeah.
How often are we going into the past with negative thoughts, feelings, or behaviours that are not really serving us or our communities? We all need to work on our mindset each and every day so that we can be the best that we can be. I am certain that everybody who attends will find some great takeaways and insights what will serve them for the rest of their lives. Over to you, Gloria.
Okay, thank you so much for that. A wonderful contribution. Okay, I was wondering, is it possible for participants to connect with our guest speakers or partner with our partnering organizations for individualized purposes? I don't know, is that allowed? Because I get to hear some participants asking if they could connect with our guest speakers. So what do you have to say on this?
Yeah, look, I think that's a great idea. By all means, if we could sort of filter the questions and things like that, as long as we got someone, and then they can farm out those questions to individuals, whoever they want to. I'm sure, we're all there to help each other. I look at it, GYMHA is a community and everyone helps everybody. And that to me, it goes from the board level all the way through volunteers, everybody. And we reach out to help everyone that we can. So I think bottom line is to contact your good self or whoever main contact points, and then just go from there.
Okay, thank you so much for that clarity. Okay, we have just a few more questions before we proceed. Okay, so can you give us an exposition on what kind of partnering organizations would have, and then how these partners are going to add value to the summit?
Well, that's a good question. I think we're looking for a wide variety of partners. We want people to help us deepen our knowledge and our tools. We want partners who can research and find out what the real cause of problems are and do that research and come up with stats and things like that. And we can come up with ways and means to help people. We also want partners to help us, that can help us with the actual revenue, people that can help us fundraise so we can get our valuable programs out there to the communities that really need it. We need lots of partners. We need a lot of expertise. We need a lot of volunteers to help us.
Okay, well, thank you so much. Okay, we have some participants. Okay, thank you, Abdul Karim Oluwasholat from Nigeria. Thank you, Nelson Tim, watching from Ghana. Thank you. We're so excited to have you all on board. Thank you. Okay, so to our participants, feel free to use the chat box to ask your questions. If you have any questions for panelists, please feel free to ask your questions. We'll give a few minutes for that before we proceed. Okay, I don't think we have any questions for now. Okay, so personally, I'm very enthusiastic about the summit because I have this belief that your mindset affects everything that you do. Your mindset affects the actions you take. Your mindset affects almost virtually everything you do. And it's so important that we all have great mindsets or positive mindsets so that we can have positive results and in our in our daily lives. So that's one of the reasons the summit is coming up to educate the young ones about how they can find the right mindset to overcome challenges, because as humans, challenges are inevitable. Yes, we all have or face one challenge or the other. So I want to use this. Okay, no questions from Dawada. Thank you so much for that.
Could I actually chime in there? I love what you actually said there, Gloria. I think there's another aspect, and that's just being conscious and being aware of what's happening now. Often I find, as you know, I run retreats and that. We find that our clients are living in the past. We've got to be conscious of what we're doing right now. And if you live in the past, often you're bringing up things which are on the negative side. Being
very true.
aware of what you're doing and being conscious of what you're doing is so important. It's that to me is the key. If you can actually look at what you're thinking, you can stand back. Everyone knows what they're thinking, and you can know how you're feeling, and you know what you can look at your behaviours, how you've been behaving. If you know what's doing that, you can actually correct it. We change all the time. Every day we have these little programs. When we go into a new situation, our mind creates another little belief system. So all the time, our mind is so powerful that it can create whatever we want it to. So the thing is for me, I think one of the most important things is to be mindful, so that if you're not doing something, that is really helping, then you need to change that mindset. And you can do that. You can always get that power. Always will have that power. And a lot of it is just not being, just saying, being happy, but it's also knowing that you can change things, you can transform, and that's the power. You can be like an alchemist. The true master is somebody who's in a bad situation, is an alchemist who can change it into a good situation. That's mastery. And that's what everybody's got capable of doing that.
Wow. Wow. That's really amazing to note that we all have the ability to change our mindset from negative to positive. And that's what the summit is all about. The summit is an avenue where we get to hear from experts, we get to hear from speakers across the globe tell us how we can change our mindset from the negative to the positive, and how we were able to navigate through life's challenges. Thank you so much for pointing that out. Okay, so I don't know if you have any questions. You said? Sorry?
If I can speak a little more. Seeing we've got the stage, I might as well use it.
Yes.
So feelings, which is so important. If you're feeling sad, that's okay, but don't stay sad.
Okay.
If you're feeling angry, it's okay to be angry, but don't stay angry. Allow it to pass and learn from it, because your feelings is more, for instance, anger. Anger is more or less your justice system. You get angry because you see something that's wrong, or you've done something wrong, get angry with yourself, right? But the thing is, that's part of your... And how you feel is so important, because it's what you send out. When you send something out, you're going to attract something back. For instance, you know that when you walk into a room and everyone's sad, you pick that up straight away. We've all got antennas, so we all know when people are sad. And those feelings come out. It's a vibration, and that's the thing. If you send out good vibrations, good things will start happening to you as well. And it's more or less your mind controls your feelings, which controls your emotions, a bit like, and your behaviours, and it's like a bit of a circle. So the thing is to break that circle by knowing that you're not in a state that you don't want to be in, and you can break it. You just turn it around and then shift it, so that you, instead of being sad, just become neutral, and then the next one after neutral, then become happy. You can do that. You've always got the power to do that.
Wow, that's really amazing. That's really amazing. And one of the things I noticed from what you said was the part you said, we have the ability to break the cycle. You know, a lot of persons often say that this is just how I am. I can change myself. They often forget that we all have the ability to change our actions through our mindset, through the way we think. And oftentimes we attract what we think. A lot of persons are not really aware of this. Yes, we attract what we think. Thank you so much. So I don't know if you have any other thing to add concerning the soulmate or concerning mindset as a whole before we run the session.
There's just so many tools that's available out there, and we're going to have a wide variety. We're going to have people who've got a psychological and psychology backgrounds, and we're going to have other people who've got different ways and means to do it. And all these tools will add up. People respond to different tools. Some things work better, if for one person than another person. It's having all these tools so that you can draw upon. And this is what's the power of this Mindset Summit, is to offer you, all right, these are all the tools that you can. You pick the ones which are going to work for you best. And that's the great thing about these summits. It'll be something in there for everybody. And, we were specifically trying to help youth, because youth is virtually our next set of leaders. And it's the children and the youth that we want to help as much as we can, because they're our future leaders. You think about it. We want to have leaders who actually go ahead and inspire. And so we want to teach them how to be a leader. That's the best thing that we can do. To lead their communities, to help people, think things through. And that's exactly what we need. We need leaderships. You look at our politicians, dare I ask, we really need people there who are out there helping us and leading us. And that's what we need. We need that. We need community leaders, people that it's going to go that extra yard to help people with their lives. And it's all about uniting people to be peaceful, first of all, so we don't have any wars, and unite so that we can help each other. That's what we really need. And purpose. Why are we doing it? To help the community. What a great purpose that would be. That's what we want.
Very true.
We want to help each other. Absolutely.
Oh, amazing. Of course, the society would be an amazing one when we have leaders who have the right mindset to serve, the right mindset to lead, the right mindset to help people. I believe with leaders who have this beautiful mindset, the society will be a better one. Thank you so much for pointing that out. Okay, we have another participant. Thank you, Jolly John Nabiari, for joining in from Nigeria. Thank you. We're glad to have you on board. We also had one panelist where I think she's having some network connectivity issues. Deepshikha. So just proceed. Okay. There was also something you pointed out while talking that I would like to emphasize on. That is when you said every individual is different, and then the tool that will work for this individual is not necessarily the tool that will work for the next individual. So this summit, it's an avenue where we all come and then pick the specific tools that would work for us in our own personal lives. That's really, really amazing. So I love the part you said the youth are the leaders of tomorrow. So if you're a youth here, please do not miss the summit, please. If you've not registered, check through the post, you'll find the link to register for the summit. It's a free summit, and please, you don't need to miss this. Okay, so I don't know if you have any final words for our audience before we round up the session. It's indeed been an amazing section having you on board.
Well, I love being on board, and it's a summit. Please join us, because a lot of it's also fun too. You're going to learn so many new things that you can apply in your life. With mindset, it's every aspect of your life. It can be in your work life. It can be in your family life. If you're a mother, if you're a father, how you treat your kids and things like that. Mindset is everything. So if we can get that right mindset, that peaceful mindset, that unifying mindset, that inspiring mindset. That's what we want. We want to be able to get there, and it's just basically understanding what the tools are. The tools are, first of all, you've got to recognize what's going on. Ask yourself, am I doing things unconsciously? Am I being hypnotized, or am I really aware of what I'm really doing at any one time? That's the key. Am I fully awake, or am I just doing things because I just do it all the time? I'm in a routine, and I might be like a drone. Am I really awake? That's the question, and that's the thing. That's living life. Living life is experiencing life and being in the now and being in the present. So important. And also to find what your purpose is. Find your passion. Do the things that God gave everyone a gift. Everyone's got a special gift
Very
that
true.
they can bring to the world. You might be, it doesn't matter what it is. You might be a good table tennis player. You might be a good cook, or you might be good at sewing,
Very
or you might
true.
be good at, but God's giving you a special gift. Use it. And the thing is to find out what your passion is, and you follow that dream. You make it happen. And you do it in such a way that you do not harm anyone. You lift the spirits of everybody around you.